నమస్తే. Prime9 ప్రేక్షకులందరికీ కూడా నమస్కారం. వెల్కమ్ టు మై షో పాయింట్ టు పాయింట్ విత్ శివార్లమూడి. ఇవాళ మనతో పాటు ఒక ప్రత్యేకమైన పర్సనాలిటీ ఉన్నారు మనతో పాటు. We all know women in nature does lot of multitasking, but we are going to talk to a personality who does multitasking, and she is a multifaceted, multi-dimension. How did she stage ki reach ki alaga? How did she manage to get there? ఎలా మేనేజ్ చేశారు ఈ మల్టీ డైమెన్షన్ యాక్టివిటీస్? ఆవిడనే అడిగి తెలుసుకుందాం. సో మనతో పాటు ఆవిడ ఎవరో కాదు, ఆవిడ పేరు ఉషాశ్రీ. షీఈ్ ఇంటర్నేషనల్ badminton player and also a social worker in terms of becoming a corporator for 43 ward in Visakhapatnam. Namaste madam. Namaskaram. Ushashree garu, చాలా సంతోషం ఇవాళ మా షోకి వచ్చి మాకు మీ విలువైన సమయాన్ని ఇచ్చినందుకు Prime9 తరపు నుంచి, నా సైడ్ నుంచి కూడా అండ్ ప్రాక్టికల్ తరపు నుంచి కూడా చాలా ధన్యవాదాలు. నేను మీ గురించి ఐ డిడ్ సమ్ రీసెర్చ్ అరౌండ్ ఇన్ ద వెబ్, డిడ్ సమ్ googling and YouTube and all that stuff, right? One has to do his own homework before we actually go get in face with our guests, right? So this interview, because I also want to show people how well you can speak other than our mother tongue. Andukane kodi English kuda maatladtanu nenu. Okay? So generally what I try to do is I try to stay in Telugu, but ee case lo I want to show all the skills you have to our audience. Hence the reason English. So you can pick responding in English, in Telugu, whatever. మనం మిక్స్ చేసి చేద్దామండి. దీనికి పెద్ద స్టాండర్డ్ ఇదేం లేదు, రైట్ మ్యామ్? సో టు స్టార్ట్ విత్, మీరు 43 వార్డ్ కార్పొరేటర్, బ్యాడ్మింటన్ ఇంటర్నేషనల్ ప్లేయర్ అండ్ a mom of 2, right? 2 kids, 2 girl kids. So
a son and
I'm so sorry, a son and a daughter. Okay, I got it wrong. My apologies. So, mother of 2 kids, son and a girl. In general, for a woman, being mother itself is a full-time job. Okay? These days, ival rejullo, women are also going out and doing another job, like a regular job. So, akkadiki 2 అయిపోయాయి. రెగ్యులర్ జాబ్ చేయడమే 8 hours చేయడం, 10 hours చేయడం, రకరకాలు. ఇట్ ఈస్ సో డిఫికల్ట్ అండ్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ ఉమెన్ టేక్ ఎ టోల్ అండ్ ఫ్యామిలీస్ టేక్ ఎ టోల్, హస్బెండ్ టేక్ ఎ టోల్, కిడ్స్ టేక్ ఎ టోల్. ఇవన్నీ జరుగుతుంటాయి కదా. ఇవన్నీ సరిపోవు అన్నట్టు మీరు ఆర్ ఇన్ ఏ ప్లేస్ సోషల్ సర్వీస్. ఆర్ ఏ కార్పొరేటర్ ఫర్ 43 వార్డ్ ఇన్ విశాఖపట్నం. అసలు నా ఉద్దేశంలో ఒక సామాజిక సహాయం, సామాజిక ఆస్పెక్ట్, సోషల్ ఆస్పెక్ట్, దట్ ఇట్ సెల్ఫ్ ఈస్ 24/7 జాబ్ కదా. ప్లస్ ఇది సరిపోదు అన్నట్టు యు పర్స్యూ యువర్ ప్యాషన్, ప్లేయింగ్ బ్యాడ్మింటన్ అండ్ గేమ్స్, ప్లేయింగ్ నాట్ జస్ట్ ఫర్ యువర్ exercise, but you do it with such a passion that you became an international player. You have represented India in several other games, badminton games, and you have been a district. Recently I heard that you won a district championship.
Yes.
So please tell our viewers, especially young and then women viewers, and of course men also, I'm not discounting men, how do they get motivated, and what keeps you motivated?
Anything else?
No. So before you go there, I also want you to give us an introduction about yourself, your husband, your mom, dad. Where are you basically from, and all that stuff. So sorry, too many questions at one shot, but please, if you miss anything, I'll stop you and we can continue. Continue.
Yes.
Sorry, ma'am. Yeah.
Basically, I was born and brought up in Vizag, and I actually started playing badminton at the age of 12. I initially used to play in the local areas, but someone saw that I was playing well and suggested I play competitive badminton. So once I started playing badminton, I was the district champion the very first tournament I played. So it never looking back again, and I continued badminton, which I used to enjoy a lot. So coming to family, my father was a deputy R&B, and my mom was a homemaker, which was very well going on well, because being a homemaker, she could take care of our entire activities, though daddy was busy working. So my sister is a gynecologist and my brother works in the UK. So, and coming to my husband, his name is Ravi Naidu Chikkala, and he was into software for about 15 years, and then we've come back to India for good. And he's taken up his father's business, where we are class 1 contractor at the railways. And my son has just finished his engineering, and he is also getting into the family construction business. Daughter is doing her second year of graduation from Geetham College. So I'm the first one who has come into politics from my family. So that's what, as we say, men are multi-talented, very multitasking. So when I got this opportunity, I didn't want to miss it, because I knew I was capable, and my family also felt that I was capable of coming into politics and handling things by myself. So actually in politics, we see the father or the husband or the brother doing the job, and the lady sits like a dummy. But very few of them come out and say, yes, we can do it. And being a sportswoman, maybe I was at an advantage, because I could move easily with people. I could get into discussions with people. I could move easily with them, talk to them. Though we come from Orthodox families, it's not very easy to go around handling people, because at the ground level. But maybe because I was sportswoman, that made me very strong, and that I had an advantage there in politics too.
Yeah, so we will definitely go around conversing about your political career, political journey, and of course sports. And then, sometimes we'll go into your family details as well. But thanks for the introduction, Andy. Very well, good introduction. So quick question though, when you said you have a advantage because you are a sportswoman, which help you freely do your social activities, right? In Vizag, I want to know how many women corporators are there? Do you have any number idea, ballpark number?
With the 50% reservation coming up, we have 98 wards in Vizag, and we have 50 women, actually, 50 women operators, which is more than 50%. So, which is a good number. And this was, we had the 50% reservation in the corporations, and that's how women had an opportunity to come out, contest, and prove themselves.
50 is a big number.
Yeah, huge number.
So help me understand, was this the first time we ever had a 50 women corporators, or this has been the case even? This is the first time?
Yeah, this is the first time we had the 50% reservation in corporations. thanks to our CM, Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy, who's been working on women empowerment. And this is how it was decided that 50% of the seats, the women candidates would contest. And mine, even 43 ward was a women reservation ward. And this is how I had got an opportunity to contest the election.
Oh, okay. That's very interesting fact. So where do you see yourself in, అంటే ఇప్పుడు 50 women ఉన్నారు కదండి. Where do you see yourself in those 50 women? Or let me put it a little differently. Is there anybody in those 50 you look up to and see that, hey, there is certain things I can learn from her, or vice versa, or people do come to you and say, hey, Ushashree garu, I mean, you do this really well and all that stuff. Okay, so let me cut to chase. How many are well qualified of this 50?
Out of the 50, we have doctors, we have a physiotherapist, we have a lawyer, we have some who have done their engineering, and some who have done their PhD. So yes, very well qualified set. And there's lots of people who are educated. See, not only this corporation, this 2021 that we've been elected, yeah, we have seen more of the educated people in the election this time as a corporator.
Okay. So this is a really, really good good sign that lot of educated people are getting into politics also.
Yes, yes. That's a great sign.
That's really good. I mean, because I wasn't under that impression. I was thinking, there are very less, చాలా తక్కువ చదువుకున్న వాళ్ళు ఈ రాజకీయాల్లోకి వెళ్తారు. ఈ మధ్య కాలంలో కొద్దిగా ఇంప్రూవ్మెంట్ వచ్చింది. పీపుల్ ఆర్ రియలైజింగ్ దట్ హే, మనం కూడా వెళ్ళి రాజకీయాల్లో వెళ్ళి క్లీనప్ చేయొచ్చు, బెటర్ చేయొచ్చు వగైరా వగైరా, రైట్? దిస్ ఇస్ రియల్లీ గుడ్ ఫ్యాక్ట్, మ్యామ్. సో ఇప్పుడు మీరు 50 మంది ఉన్నారు కదా కార్పొరేషన్లో, 50 మంది ఉమెన్ ఉన్నారు కదా, విచ్ ఈస్ లైక్ మోర్ దెన్ 50% మీరు అన్నారు. సో హౌ ఆర్ women getting benefited out of this 50 women being a corporator?
See, basically the change still has to come, because as I already said, it is the husband or the father or the brother who's doing up their job, and most of them do not come out. But I'll tell you, there are about 5 to 10 corporators who do their job by themselves. No corporator is in competition with anybody. See, each one has their individual charm. Each one has the individual style of working. So I do not want to compare anybody. But yes, we are tough women, and most of them are doing well. The thing is, you need to give a person an opportunity to prove herself. So this is an opportunity for every woman to prove herself. And it is what I believe is, it's not what is outside, but what is inside that takes you top. So the zeal within you should be able to handle things. Even though somebody wants to do your job, just tell them, you need to give the lady also the opportunity to prove herself, to talk, and to move around the society.
So you're suggesting basically, hey, push them, or basically not push, but at least let them do their job, is what you're saying.
Very true, very true.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
there is a time of learning, so teach them. Someone wants to learn something. See, every day is something new that we learn. So if somebody is lagging, the only thing is you need to push them, teach them, and say, this is the way things have to be done. So it's been almost, this March, it's almost 3 years that we've won the election, and we've been working. So I feel like women should have an opportunity to at least work the last 2 years and learn something.
సో చాలా మంచి ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఇచ్చారు. అంటే 50 మంది కార్పొరేటర్స్ ఉండడం ఈ హిస్టరీ ఆఫ్ ఉమ్మడి ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ కానీ లేదనుకుంటా కదా. Undinda
Yes.
iduvarku. That's really good change. I mean, I wasn't aware of that. I mean, people should know that there are beyond 50 corporators in Visakhapatnam out of 98. Well, I can continue to talk about that because that's a very good aspect, but then I have my own set of questions I want to ask you, and let's make it more personal to you. సో నేను రీసెర్చ్ చేసిన దాంట్లో తెలిసింది ఏంటంటే మీరు ఫస్ట్ జనసేనలోకి వచ్చారు, రైట్? మీ పొలిటికల్ కెరియర్ జనసేనలో స్టార్ట్ చేశారు. జనసేన నుంచి వైఎస్ఆర్సీపీకి స్విచ్ అయ్యారు. చాలా షార్ట్ స్పాన్లో కదా అది?
Maybe 2 years. 1.5 to 2, yeah.
ఎందుకు అలా చేయవలసి వచ్చింది మేడం?
Initially, I was working very well in Janasena. I was the state chairman for publicity and campaigning. Due to a few reasons, I happened to meet Vijay Sai Reddy Garu, who was very, very cordial to me. It was just a 5-minute talk with him, and he suggested, why don't you contest? And so I had to take a call then and there. And yeah, I don't think I took the wrong call because the party supported me very, very well. And YCP lo, I have my own standing. Yes. Ushashree ante oka image undi. Ushashree ante, yeah, this lady is very capable. Anna oka manchi peru undi. Party supported me, and నాకు వెంటనే టికెట్ అనౌన్స్ చేయడం జరిగింది కార్పొరేటర్ గా. There were people who said bye, then some people said no, this is a good opportunity for you to start up. So there was the yes and there were no's, but then I feel I took the right call because my family was behind me. My husband is the wind beneath my wings, so he's always there to support me and guide me. So both of us took the decision, and we feel we took the right decision.
Yeah, obviously, it turned out to be a right decision, right? I mean, you're a corporator, you're running several things, so I can see that success here, right? Generally, oka woman men వెనకాల, మెన్ సక్సెస్ వెనకాల ఉమెన్ ఉంటది అన్నట్టు ఈ మీ సక్సెస్ వెనకాల మీ హస్బెండ్ యాజ్ ఎ ఫుల్ సపోర్ట్, ఐ కెన్ సే అది అనొచ్చు కదా?
Yes, definitely.
So, Ravi Garu is the man behind your success.
Yes, behind a successful man, there is a woman, they say. But behind a successful married lady is her husband. Yes.
Good. Yeah. I also feel proud.
Yeah.
To being a man. Right. That's good. That's good, Andy. So, మీరు ఇప్పుడు ఈ రాజకీయాల్లోకి వచ్చారు కదా, 2-3 years అయిందన్నారా?
Yes.
అయితే మిమ్మల్ని విజయసాయి రెడ్డి గారి దగ్గరికి తీసుకెళ్ళింది ఎక్స్ మినిస్టర్ ముత్యం శెట్టి శ్రీనివాస్ గారు, రైట్? That's what I found out in my research, the little research I did. Okay. I don't. So, what is the connection you have with him that he took you to Vijay Sai Reddy Garu?
Basically, we were family friends over the last 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah, my sisters, yeah, my parents, my husband. Okay. So he suggested, why not for future life in politics? It'll be nice if you people join YCP. So yeah. That's how we went, myself and husband. So he's there throughout with me as my support.
Okay.
So my husband asked me the day we were going to go, that morning we were just sitting and talking, and he said, why not just meet Vijay Sai Reddy Garu once? I said, okay. So that's how we went, and yeah. Everything worked out very well, but in a very short span of time. Like it was just within an hour things changed, and so I'm happy.
So me meeting Vijay Sai Reddy Garu wasn't, you did not had any inhibitions. అంటే మొహమాటం కానీ లేకపోతే సిగ్గుపడడం కానీ బిడియ కానీ, that is because you are a sportswoman. You have built a personality అనొచ్చా అలాగా?
Yeah.
So, ante, would you suggest the youngsters, young women ganindi, boys ganindi, girls ganindi, that everybody should be playing some kind of sports? It doesn't necessarily have to be play up until become a national champion or international champion and all. But should you play sports? Come out of your WhatsApp groups and phones and all, and have some physical activity, Anucha, to build a personality. Would you suggest that?
Every youngster should take up a sport which they're interested in, be it any game, but it keeps you physically fit and mentally very, very, very fit. Sports as such makes you a personality that you need to be. It tells you behind, like every time we fall, it teaches us how fast we can get up, how fast we can take decisions on court, off court. Sports has changed my life so much. Even today, mom tells me I used to be very scared seeing a lizard when I was a child. So my mom always think, how is this girl going to survive? Now she says, you're the strongest of you three siblings. I'm strongest. Like I can take any decision. I can do things by myself. So every individual needs to take up sports and just put these mobiles away. See, the generations have changed so much that life is moving on the mobile, in their hands, 24 hours chatting, talking. Though they talk so much in college, they come home and still discuss a few more things on the mobile.
It's a never ending story.
So that's what I face with my kids also. This goes on. And when I talk to my friends, they said this is the same story in all the houses. So the thing is, yeah, you need to put the gadgets away. To tell you frankly, if you want to grow in life, if you want to achieve something, you need to make a lot of sacrifices. So the sacrifices I have done is I don't watch movies. It's just news that I watch on TV, because the little time I have, I need to do something productive. So if you take the case of Sindhu also, what's the reason behind her success? She told that she's given up her mobile before becoming the world champion. For 3 months, she did not touch her mobile. See, nobody is going to stop Sindhu from using the mobile, but it was her decision to keep it away and concentrate on the sport and be a world champion. And that's what she achieved. So all the kids need to take up these people as, you need to watch them, take them as a great source of inspiration and say, yeah, we are going to give up the mobile. We are going to play 1 hour then they are tired. So they come home, eat and sleep. They do not have a chance to do other things. So
Right.
sports is just a lot.
Good. So since we are talking about the youngsters, and somehow we ended up touching the sport and how it is important for each individual to build a personality. I would like to ask another question, right? And ఎందుకంటే ఈ మధ్యకాలంలో చూస్తే everybody has their own definition of everything, right? And they based it out of their convenience or comfort, right? సో ఈ తరుణంలో నేను మిమ్మల్ని క్వశ్చన్ అడగలకుండా అంటే ఫెమినిజం అనేది ఒక చాలా బిగ్ టాపిక్ మేడం, రైట్? ఫెమినిజం అనగానే ఎవ్రీబడి కమ్స్ అప్ విత్ దేర్ ఓన్ ఐడియా. ఫెమినిజం అంటే మీ ఉద్దేశంలో మా ప్రేక్షకులకు చెప్పండి, వాట్ డస్ దట్ మీన్ టు యూ?
Feminism ante, it is to make a woman strong ande. So for everything there are limitations. For the younger generation, especially the girls, I would like to tell them that going out and yeah, you need your space. You need to enjoy life. Yes, but there's a limit for that. If your parents are telling you what is good and what is right, they're just telling you because they care for you and out of experience. Now, if I'm suggesting something to my daughter, it is out of the experiences I've had. So definitely, parents are not restricting you. They're making you walk through a path where which is going to be easy for you and the right path. Though it is a long path, you need to go on the right track. So for the younger generations, this is very important that you take your mother as your mentor. She is going to be your best friend. So anytime the suggestions of your mother or the other family members is very important that you have to take. Going and dancing in the night or going to the pubs, definitely there is limitation. You should know your limitation and you should be able to take a decision and say no when somebody is approaching you. So yes, life is really tough. It is not going to be a cakewalk. It is everything depends on you, what decisions you're going to take. Just keep your mobiles away. Just there are limitations. Now after college, what is the necessity to again go for a party? You're already having fun at college. Then listen to your parents. Your career is so very important. Things are not as sweet as you are when you're studying. So once you step out, face life, then you will know the difficulties. So take your career seriously, especially the girls. You need to stand strong. You need to stand on your feet. You have to have a life of your own. That decisions you can take, whether you're going to work for 4 hours or 8 hours or what you want to be. But definitely every girl needs to have a career of her own.
So that is the definition you would describe as feminism, like.
Yes.
Okay. So so when the girls, and I've seen a lot of girls, I mean young girls, right? Um, Feminism also, they take it as a equality. The men and women are equal in that. What is your comment on that?
Yes, definitely. Actually, women are stronger both mentally. So at multitasking, the day starts off at 5 or 6 in the morning. It is the lady of the house who gets up first, does everything, whether she's working or whether she's at home. It is she who sleeps late in the night after clearing up the tables, after doing everything. And so it is not easy. One person asked me, "What do you do the whole day?" You be in my shoes, you'll know what you'll do. What we do, I said. So it is not. What do we do the whole day? Yeah, we are working. So the thing is, women need to be really strong, and whatever decisions we take, definitely are the right decisions. We need to move on with life, and women, yeah, definitely they are always strong and move forward. I'll tell you, you were talking about equality. We have a club called Royal Vizag Club in Vizag, which is
Okay.
exclusively a club. And I was the first lady member of the club. I've done various posts there. Last EC, I was the secretary of the club. So when my term was over, I was telling them, I worked equally with men. Then suddenly one gentleman said, "Ma'am, you work more than a man." So that's how a women need to. So equality, yeah, we see ఒకటి అంటారండి, పాలిచ్చే స్టేజ్ నుంచి పాలించే స్టేజ్కి వచ్చాము women. So
No
they are
doubt.
always,
Yeah.
and where once upon a time we fought for voting rights, but now we are the decision makers, key decision makers in the government. So yeah, women are always you need to consider them equal to men. And yeah, given the opportunity, see, generations have changed. Now, ఒకప్పుడు అబ్బాయిలనే చదివించేవారు, అమ్మాయికి పెళ్లి చేసేద్దాం అనుకునేవారు. Now, every parent, they're giving equal opportunities to their children. The son, the daughter both study the same thing. They go abroad, they work, they're giving an opportunity. So that opportunity is very, very important for somebody to prove themselves.
Good. Thank you, ma'am. అయితే we'll go back to your political life, ma'am. మీరు one of the interviews somewhere I've read or I've heard that సంక్షేమ కార్యక్రమాలు చాలా చేస్తున్నారు అని చెప్పేసి. సంక్షేమ కార్యక్రమాలు అంటే బేసికలీ ఫ్రీ స్టఫ్ ఇవ్వడం, అంతేనండి. సో besides giving free stuff, which personally I don't believe in it, the free stuff, but that's a different story. It's not about me here. ఇంకా ఏం డెవలప్మెంట్స్ చేశారు మేడం 43 వార్డ్ కార్పొరేటర్ గా మీరు?
43 ward as such is a ward where we have 8,000 houses, 20,000 voting, and about 35,000 population. So it's a ward where we have 75% below poverty line. This is a ward which needs to, most of the women, we have more number of women voters. And I regularly talk to the women voters. I talk to them saying how important it is for a woman to stand strong. Apart from, we are giving 1,500 pensions in my ward, which is very, very useful for old age and also the handicapped. Apart from that, we've given, as you said, Sanksham Padkal Kanna, what else you have done? We've the last 3 years, we've laid new roads. There were no community halls in my ward. The 2 community halls that we had, one was taken for the Sachvalayams and one was converted into UPHC. So where I haven't objected, because UPHC is very, very important. UPHC and urban primary health centers, and this is a health center which caters to the needs of almost 2-3 wards. So I'm lucky that it is in my ward. We have specialist doctors moving. We have doctors 24/7. And we give free medicines. Lot of people utilize this opportunity because health anadi chala mukhyamo prati manishiki. And just a few meters away from the home, so within your ward, which is very advantageous. Otherwise, people need to go to KGH, which is almost 5-6 kilometers away from my ward. Okay. So a primary health center, health is very, very important. Then we have a school. It's a primary school where we just have about 75 children studying in the school from grade 1 to grade 5. But we have developed the facilities in the school, the drinking water facilities, the toilets, which are very, very important. Usually in government schools, you do not find clean toilets and all. But it is not just in my ward, but the entire state of AP, that the CM has taken a step and have changed the face of the schools, and which is a good move, because education is very, very important for the development of the nation. So apart from the roads, drainages, drinking water facilities, 43 ward had this drinking water problems, but we've changed the lines. Now we are working on getting 24-hour water supply, which is a central government project, but it is going on. Maybe by next year, we will be able to give water to all the houses in this scheme.
That's really, really good to know. And me honesty ki I really appreciate. I mean, I మీరు చెప్పినవి చాలా మంచి విషయాలు, లైక్ ఇన్ స్కూల్, హాస్పిటల్, ఒక ఇండివిజువల్ కి ఒక ప్లేస్ లో ఉండడానికి, దీస్ ఆర్ ద బేసిక్ ఫెసిలిటీస్. ఐ మీన్ ఫ్రమ్ ఐ థింక్ కాన్స్టిట్యూషనల్ aspect also చూస్తే these are the rights for any individual, which I think you guys are fulfilling, which is really good to know. అదే కాకుండా మీరు వాటర్ సప్లై సెంట్రల్ గవర్నమెంట్ ప్రాజెక్ట్ అని చెప్తూ కూడా మీరు చెప్పారు అంటే ఐ రియలీ లైక్ యువర్ ఆనెస్టీ. వి రియలీ అప్రిషియేట్
ఫర్ our water supply. We are politicians, but we need to let people know what is exactly happening. So yes,
ట్రాన్స్పరెన్సీ అంటారు మీరు, అంతేనా? Wonderful. So hypothetically, if you're asked to contest again as a corporator, what would be your take?
See, to tell you frankly, every individual wants to grow. For the hard work I've been put in, for the hard work I'm putting in, for the capabilities that I have, yes, everyone. What I say is everybody needs to grow step by step. Yeah, one step at a time, which will be easy and attainable. So definitely, if you grow in politics, the first step I have taken. So maybe I expect something better.
Okay, wonderful. By all means, మా తరపున మా ప్రేక్షకుల తరపున కానీ your abilities are much more than an MLA. Okay, so don't get us wrong. I just wanted to find out where your interest lies. అందుకని ఆ క్వశ్చన్ అడిగానండి. Obviously you should go to the next level. You should become a mayor, you should become an MLA, or you should become a minister. You are no less than the current ministers we have today. And I'm sure there would be other women in your paternity, the corporator paternity, who are also capable, from what you just said, right? So currently, ఇప్పుడు మీరు చూసారంటే మీరు బాగా చెప్పారు, ఎడ్యుకేషన్ మీద ఫోకస్ చేస్తున్నారు, హెల్త్ కేర్ మీద ఫోకస్ చేస్తున్నారు. UHC is what you said, right? Or UPC? UPHC, okay. Which is really good. As a sports person, Gamiru, what is your take that government is contributing or paying attention to every sports, or at least most of the sports people, like women or men? Are they supporting them? Because I have several cases I have seen that they don't have enough support and they reach out to NGOs and other people for help. What is your take on that?
See, we have the support of the government, definitely, Andy. For somebody who's working, who's achieving medals at the national level, gold, if you achieve, you're given 3 lakhs. If it's a silver, it's 2. And if it's a bronze, it's 1. We have the government, the state government supporting. And then for the recently held Asian Games, whoever has won medals, we've given them cash awards, especially Jyotiraj from Vizag and the other player Satvik Sairaj. All these people were given the cash. It was not just promised, but the checks were given immediately to them. So which is a good move, which will help them more in their career. Yeah, definitely we need the support, because at the grassroots levels, what happens is initially, even though you have talent to move around, to go play tournaments and all, it does need finance. So now government has put up, Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy, our CM, has started this program called Ardam Andhra. So where we want to identify talent at the grassroots levels, and we will definitely support them and provide assistance for further training and all. And one more thing which I wanted to say is, Ardam Andhralo nenu kuda adutunnanu.
Oh, very good.
It is basically, it is only doubles, and we need to, both the players need to be in the same Sachivalayam. So myself and my daughter are playing, and we've won the first 3 rounds. Saturday we have a match again. The thing is, maybe we are the first mother and daughter playing Ardam Andhra in the entire state of AP. So that is another feather in my cap, I feel, because at this age also competing with children of the age of my children, so is a nice thing.
Who did better, you or your daughter? Evaru baga aadaru, meera me ammaya?
Adi cheptanu nenu. I'm a better player than her, because she never took up badminton as a career.
Okay.
Dancer. So when she chose dancing, it is her passion. So yeah, I carry on doing very.
Okay. So from energy levels point of view, okay, so na question bahusha chinna tappu correction cheddam. Energy point of view, ఎవరి దగ్గర ఎక్కువ ఎనర్జీ ఉందంటారు? Or maybe both, because she's also a dancer, you said, right?
Oh, you see the energy levels. That is the energy managing levels. How you manage your energy? Definitely. The youngsters will definitely have more energy. They're more bubbly. They are definitely more bubbly. But how you manage things at home, at the stadium, at politics, everything matters. So yeah, there's no comparison.
Good. Yeah. So say somebody comes and asks you, you have to leave one of those, politics or badminton, because yeah, you are doing both. You are doing good in both, but make a scope perigin koddi, you will have to forgo one, right? Which one would that be?
See, why should I forgo? Somebody asked me to forgo, they should give me a very good reason as to why I should forgo. Why should I? I'm doing justice to badminton, I'm doing justice to politics. It's the justice that is being done to both the things. It is whether I get up at 5 in the morning and play or play midnight, that's my problem. When I do not do justice to politics, then if someone says quit badminton, it's then I'll take a call. But when I'm doing justice to both the things, what will we say? Both are perfect.
Beautiful answer. I wasn't expecting that, but yeah, good answer. Good answer. So, other than, I know if I ask you this question, your straight answer would be CM Jagan. But other than CM Jagan Garu, who else is your favorite politician, or who do you look up to?
Yeah, Jagan Mohan Reddy Garu, I really admire him for the strong person he is. Gone through so many ups and downs, but he came back strong. And as an individual, yeah, my vote will always go for him. But apart from that, I admire the lady politicians like Nirmala Sitharaman, Sushma Swaraj. Sushma Swaraj has always been my favorite. Yeah, I look up to Nirmala Sitharaman. She's a lady with immense knowledge and has the guts to talk, to speak. Definitely.
Okay. What's your opinion on Chandrababu Naidu garu?
I think it's better we don't talk about this.
Okay. What's your opinion on Pawan Kalyan? I mean, what is that you? I mean, either of those personalities, right? What is that you like about, right? Everybody has some positives, and you can look at everything as negative, but there will be some positives, right? Is there anything that you look at positives?
Every person we meet has something positive. Definitely, there's something which we can learn from them, and we need to learn also. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's faced so many hassles, ups and downs, but still coming back strong, something to do for Andhra Pradesh. As a hero, yes, he's admired. That's it.
Okay, good. So you just told me that you look up to Nirmala Raman, but while you were growing up, right, you never had this aspiration of becoming a politician. Is that right? Or as you were growing up, you wanted to be a politician?
I never thought that I would be a politician, but I used to follow politics since my parents. I do remember very, very well. In '83, I was a little child, very, very little kid. Then we did not have TVs in Vizag. It was the radio that my parents used to follow the election results, and it was then that N.T. Ramarao Garu was contesting. So from my parents, I learned a little politics. Then '84, I was in the airport, Visakhapatnam airport, where I first got N.T. Ramarao Garu. So to tell you frankly, being in the field of sports and all, when we travel to different parts of India, we see these differences. South Indians, North Indians, even abroad, there's a little kind of South-North difference. It was then that ఆ తెలుగు అన్న పదాన్ని మనం బయటికి తీసుకొచ్చి ఎన్టీ రామారావు గారు ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ అంటే ఏంటో తెలియజేశారు. అప్పుడు ఇందిరాగాంధీ లాంటి మహానుభావులే వాళ్ళు భయపడేటట్టు చేశారు. సో తెలుగు అంటే దట్ ఫీలింగ్ ఆఫ్ మన తెలుగు, మన ఆంధ్ర రాష్ట్రము, అదంతా ఫీలింగ్ తీసుకొచ్చింది మాత్రం ఎన్టీ రామారావు గారు. సో అప్పటి నుంచి నేను పాలిటిక్స్ ఫాలో అయ్యేదాన్ని. మన రంగా గారు, ఇట్ సో హ్యాపెండ్ దట్ 26th December was my birthday, and it is that day that Ranga Garu was brutally murdered. So I just don't forget some incidents like this. So then politics ante ento telusu follow ayyadani gani I used to do a lot of social service, like helping the needy, helping girl students education. But when I was given a chance, then I thought, why not utilize this? Yeah, everybody needs a platform to prove themselves. So yeah, I feel this is the right platform to prove myself.
So do you see a difference in politics, the way it is exercised today versus back in those days? Do you see a difference?
Yeah, there is a difference definitely in politics, where yeah, now the money pours in more. So yeah, we need to definitely bring a change, whether it is the people voting or the politicians coming in to contest and do something for the society. See, everyone with a motto to serve society, and each one has their own style. Each one has the way they deal things, but definitely for the betterment of the nation, we do need educated people coming into politics and serve the nation.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever thought about becoming a sports minister if given a chance? What would be your take? Because you're a
Definitely,
sports.
being a sports minister is nothing difficult actually. When you're working with the people, now you work with a more number of people, and being in the field of sports, you will be able to take policies which will benefit the sports person, which we will be able to develop certain areas where you can find sports people, develop a sports complex where what type of training we need, from where we need to get the coaches, what kind of result these children are going to, you will have a view. So you need to concentrate. For example, you take Orissa, Mr. Naveen Patnaik. He's not a sports person, but he has adopted hockey as a sport. And just see how well they spend 20 crores a year for hockey, which is, when it comes up to the entire budget of the state, 20 crores is nothing, isn't it?
Yes.
So two teams, the hockey team, the men and the women, have performed tremendously well in all the international games. They've bought medals and they've proven themselves. So I feel you need to adopt some game. Yeah, we do need the help of corporates also to adopt some kind of a game. Badminton, football, hockey, anything.
So looks like. Sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead. No. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Finish.
So being a sports person, I do know where we are lacking, what we need, and what we need to do. So definitely, it'll be a nice move.
So అంటే మీకు ఇలా నేను అడగంగానే మీరు you already started off kind of like stating what all the things you would like to do. And a very good thing was that you referred Naveen Patnaik, the next door CM, also how the way he is adopted hockey. And so we wish you that you become a minister, and especially a sports minister.
Thank you.
So what? So that's our wish. What do you aspire to be? మీరేమి అవ్వాలనుకుంటున్నారు? I mean, what is your end goal? Like, this is what I have achieved అనేది ఏదైనా ఉందా మీకు?
నేను ఇందాకే చెప్పాను, one step at a time. See, even though we are working, we do things. It is the party which has to take a decision. The High Command has to give us an opportunity. And definitely for people working, yeah, the reports, see, 43 word reports, intelligence reports, and party reports, and edana, it's is that we're doing really, really well. So when we get an opportunity, definitely I'll utilize the opportunity. Meanwhile, we'll be working harder than what we are doing now. యా అందరికీ ఆశ ఉంటది కదండి దిగాక. ఇఫ్ ఈవెన్ a sportsman, we won championship, we'll want to win the state championship. After that we want to be a national champion. So in the same way, right now we are at the first level, so definitely I would want to grow to the next level.
Good. లాస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ అండి. మీ ఇప్పుడు ఒక మదర్ ఆఫ్ 2 kids, అగైన్ పాలిటిక్స్, విచ్ సోషల్ సర్వీస్, సోషల్ ఆస్పెక్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఇట్, విచ్ ప్రాబబ్లీ అది రోజులో 24 గంటలు కూడా సరిపోదు. మళ్ళీ ఈ బ్యాడ్మింటన్, రైట్? ఇవన్నీ పెట్టుకుని అంటే మీ డే ఎట్లా స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది? హౌ డు యూ స్టార్ట్ యువర్ డే? హౌ డస్ ద డే ఈజ్ క్లాసిఫైడ్ ఇంటూ యువర్ యాక్టివిటీస్? హౌ డు యూ మేనేజ్ దోస్ థింగ్స్? మా వ్యూవర్స్కి, మా యంగ్ వ్యూవర్స్కి చెప్పాలని మోటివేట్ చేస్తారని అడుగుతున్నానండి క్వశ్చన్.
Actually, my day starts out by 5:15. So it's then that my husband leaves to play badminton. He plays for fitness. Then I start the breakfast and the lunch box for my daughter. And I make it a point that I drop her to college. The college is around 15 kilometers away from my house. But I feel that is the time when I can spend with her. We both talk together. And quality time where there's no disturbance in the morning. So the half an hour of drive, we talk to each other, discuss things, drop her to college, and I'm back. Every day by 10, I'm in office. 10 to 1, I'm available to the people. Then this is the regular day activity. Afternoon, I take some rest, and by 4, I go for badminton. But in case we have some political meetings and other things, definitely where I have ward visits, we have to go to the corporation. So it is then that my time shifts. But I take time. This is the regular activity that I do. Spend time in the evening with my family. That's it. A little early to bed, maybe 10:30.
ఐ మీన్ యూ డెఫినెట్లీ నీడ్ రెస్ట్ అనేది మనుషులకు కావాలి. అది ఇంకొక లాస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ అండి. ఇప్పుడు మీరు 10 to 1 ఆఫీస్లో కూర్చుంటారు కదా. 10 to 1 ఆఫీస్లో కూర్చున్నప్పుడు మీ వార్డ్ మెంబర్స్ వాళ్ళు ఇల్లు వస్తారేమో కదా. ఎలాంటి సమస్యలు తీసుకొస్తారు మీ దగ్గరికి? ఒక చిన్న ఎగ్జాంపుల్ షేర్ చేయగలరా మాతో?
It is the regular the sanitation, water supply. Then some come with the personal women harassment cases, something like that. So immediately we handle them, give them some counseling of how they should handle the thing. And mostly సంక్షేమ పథకాలు ఏవైతే ఉన్నాయో మాకు పెన్షన్ రాలేదనో లేకపోతే there are things like that which we need to follow up. Eligibility ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి మనం పెన్షన్స్ ఇస్తూ ఉన్నామండి. 1,500 pensions in one ward is not a small thing. Mine is the second highest in the entire North constituency. So some people, even though they have, there are some criteria for giving pensions. So you have a own house and then people come and say, unte entamma ma pillalu mammalni chuskoru kada ante, but still the property is in your name and it shows urban property more than 1,000 SFT, you don't get pensions. So that is the thing. I try to explain to them, though they are not happy, we have to make them happy. We have to convince them and say, this is the thing, this is the thing. So it is not an easy job, and dealing with people at the ground level. But this is a good one.
This is a good what?
It's a good time to learn. At this level. Once you deal with people at this level, you can do anything.
So you take that as a challenge. You take this as an opportunity for you to learn, which is very good.
To make somebody happy is not easy, Andy.
No, you bet it is not. People see that as money, right? A money రావట్లేదు అంటే వాళ్ళని మీరు కన్విన్స్ చేయడం, it is really tough job.
కష్టం.
Good. Well, I mean, I think I asked pretty much all my questions. నేను అనుకున్న క్వశ్చన్స్ అన్ని అడిగాను. నేను మాతోటి ఈ ఆల్మోస్ట్ 1 hour టైం స్పెండ్ చేశారు. మా Prime9 టీవీ ఛానల్ కూడా టైం ఇచ్చారు. what is one last thing you would want to say to our young viewers who take you as a motivation or inspiration? What would you want to say? వాళ్ళతో ఏమనాలనుకుంటున్నారు?
The younger generation, yes, definitely. There are a lot of things that take you away from the path that you have to move. Definitely. I always say follow the 3D policy, which is, your determination, your devotion in whatever you do. You set up a goal and you need to work towards the goal. Yeah, it would take time for you to move forward. But when you're moving in the right track, going slowly, slow and steady wins the race. So you have to have the determination, the devotion, and mostly what I would say is the discipline. Discipline is very important. If you take two sports persons, Sachin Tendulkar and Kambli, where is Sachin Tendulkar? The discipline was the only difference between these two players. And Sachin is treated like a god in the entire world.
Yeah, god of cricket.
That is very important for youngsters. That is the thing that is going to take you forward. So,
థ్యాంక్ యూ. వన్ లాస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ మేడం. సడన్లీ ఇట్ అక్కర్ టు మీ. మీరు ఇందాక అన్నారు కదా మీ కార్పొరేషన్, బ్యాక్ టు కార్పొరేషన్ 50 కార్పొరేటర్స్ ఉన్నారు, అండ్ డెఫినెట్లీ వన్ ఆఫ్ దోస్ ఈస్ యువర్ మేయర్ ఆల్సో, రైట్?
yes.
సో అండ్ షీ ఈస్ ట్రీటెడ్ హెడ్ ఆఫ్ ది కార్పొరేషన్ కదా?
yes.
సో మీరందరూ ఉమెన్, ఆవిడ ఉమెన్, మీకేమైనా ఎడ్జ్ ఉంటుందా ఆవిడతోటి? Like, being woman, hey, like,
and she's going to come favor?
I mean, easy pass, అలాంటిది ఏదైనా ఉంటుందా మీకు, being a woman?
She's always available to us, Andy. For everybody, she's always available. Being a woman, maybe we can sit across the table and discuss even personal issues, the family. She is very friendly. And getting things done, nobody has an edge. Everyone is treated equally. When we are talking about equality, then definitely everyone, all 98 what she considers equal. But the personal front, we can sit across the table and discuss a few things, which we cannot with men.
Okay, good. Well, thank you, Andy. Thanks a lot once again. మీ అమూల్యమైన సమయం, ఐ నో మీరు మూడు పనులు చేస్తున్నారు, మల్టీ డైమెన్షన్ ఉమెన్, అన్నీ జరుగుతున్నా కూడా మీరు మాకు సమయం ఇచ్చారు. దానికి Prime9 తరఫున, నా తరఫున పర్సనల్లీ థ్యాంక్స్ అలాట్ అండి. వాస్ నైస్ టాకింగ్ టు యూ.
Nice talking to you. Thank you so much.
థ్యాంక్స్ అండి.
హలో, నేను డాక్టర్ సుధా పద్మశ్రీ, ఉషశ్రీ వాళ్ళ అక్కని. ఉషా చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి కూడా బ్యాడ్మింటన్ అంటే చాలా ప్యాషనేట్గా ఉండేది. అండ్ నేను చెప్తున్నది 1984-85లో చాలా తక్కువ మంది ఆడపిల్లలు అలా బయటకు వచ్చి దేస్ టు గో అండ్ ప్లే బ్యాడ్మింటన్. అప్పుడు ఫెసిలిటీస్ కూడా తక్కువ ఉండేది, కోచింగ్ సెంటర్స్ కూడా తక్కువ ఉండేవి. బట్ ఉషా ఆ చిన్న వయసులో కూడా రోజు ఆఫీసర్స్ క్లబ్కి వెళ్ళి ప్రాక్టీస్ చేసేది. స్కూల్ నుంచి రావడం, డ్రెస్ మార్చుకోవడం, వెంటనే రష్ టు ఆఫీసర్స్ క్లబ్, అక్కడికి వెళ్ళి షటిల్ ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయడం. సో ఇంత ప్యాషనేట్గా ఉండేది. చిన్నప్పుడు చదువు అయిపోయినాక దెన్ తను Under-11 ఆడింది, Under-13 ఆడింది. ఎప్పుడు ఆడినప్పుడల్లా మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద టైమ్స్ షీ ఈస్ టు విన్. అండ్ అక్కడి నుంచి తన ఇంటర్మీడియట్ డిగ్రీ బీవీకే కాలేజ్లో చదివినప్పుడు కూడా షీ వాజ్ అ స్పోర్ట్స్ సెక్రటరీ. తర్వాత వెన్ షీ డిడ్ హర్ MBA ఇన్ ఆంధ్ర యూనివర్సిటీ, షీ వాజ్ అ స్పోర్ట్స్ కెప్టెన్ ఆఫ్ ది యూనివర్సిటీ. అలాగే ఎప్పుడు కూడా స్పోర్ట్స్లో చాలా యాక్టివ్గా ఉండేది. అండ్ తను పెళ్ళైనాక, అఫ్ కోర్స్ పెళ్ళైనాక కొంతకాలం షీ హాస్ టేకెన్ అ గ్యాప్. పెళ్ళైనాక పిల్లలు పుట్టి కొంచెం పెద్ద స్కూల్కి వెళ్ళే టైంలో మళ్ళీ షీ స్టార్టెడ్ ప్లేయింగ్. సో ఎప్పుడు కూడా తను షీ హాస్ నెవర్ గివెన్ అప్ బ్యాడ్మింటన్. అండ్ తన ఓన్ లక్ష్య బ్యాడ్మింటన్ అకాడమీ అని చెప్పి తన ఫ్రెండ్స్తో కలిపి తను స్టార్ట్ చేసి అక్కడ దే కోచ్ ద స్టూడెంట్స్ టు ప్లే బ్యాడ్మింటన్. సో And now she's playing, still now she's playing badminton. She's playing international badminton. She plays for the masters category. And Usha is an all-rounder actually. She takes good care of the family. She is a full-time politician. She's a corporator. She does a lot of service for the society. And most importantly, ఇంత పనులు ఉన్నా కూడా she has never given up badminton. ఇంకా badminton చక్కగా daily she goes and plays. At least for 1 hour she plays badminton. And Usha, we are fortunate. I am fortunate to have a sister like you. And all the best to you in your future. And most importantly, Usha guరించి చెప్పాలంటే she's a complete and a very very nice human being. ఎదుటోళ్ళ కోసం చాలా ఆలోచిస్తుంది. ఎవరైనా కష్టంలో ఉంటే ఇమీడియట్గా వెళ్ళి వాళ్ళని ఆదుకుంటుంది.